What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So guess what, the drop a lot of people have been waiting for, especially in this Discord, the community Discord. A lot of people have been waiting for this. Shout out to Jen as well too, been letting everybody know and stuff like that. I got multiple kind of notifications about this. It's crazy. But Walmart did drop Destined Rivals last night on the Walmart. A lot of people have been waiting for this drop, and this is a little different. I'm gonna have it up on screen and everything like that, how this all is. I'm recording this after because I kind of wanted to make sure I got some of the product and stuff like that. I should have went live, but it was like 10:30 at night, and I'm tired, exhausted right now. I'm literally exhausted. You know what I mean, like that. But I was gonna go live, but I have to go sleep here in a second, so we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna hurry up and record this video. But this queuing system with Walmart is a lot better than the Pokemon Center. It's a lot better than the Pokemon Center. It is good because it's, as we see on screen right here, I'll be having it somewhere, I don't know where, but you'll be seeing it. It's a kind of once you go to add it, okay, once you get notifications that it's on Walmart, you go to Walmart, you get into the product. For example, here it was the Destined Rivals ETB. I'm pretty sure the booster boxes were there early, but the booster boxes, when I got on there, they were selling for secondary prices like $200-$300. I'm like, I'm not getting this. But they had the 3-pack boosters. They also had the 151 booster bundles and another product, I think, as well too. It was 4 products. I personally got one of the booster bundles. That's one other thing too. The booster bundles were available on Walmart as well too. But whenever they did this, what you can do is this queuing system. The way this queuing system works, as you see on screen, I am in queue for multiple items at once. So you can go to the ETB, which I did. I went to the ETB, did that, got that, and after that, I went to the booster bundle, got in line for that. Once you go in like a queue system, it'll tell you how long you're in queue for. For the Destined Rivals ETB, I think got in line with like 20 minutes or something like that. The booster bundle, I think I got like 20 minutes or something like that. Same thing. I think the ETB was 30 minutes for me. The booster bundle was like 20 minutes or no, 25 minutes or something like that. It's you know what I mean. Or you're in queue for a time period. You know exactly how long you're gonna be waiting in queue for. Then after that, once you're up in line, you're able to check out with that product. They literally go, hey, you have like 10 minutes to check out, and the other. This, that, and the other. And the one thing that I would say though is my problem that I had personally with the ETB itself is whenever I went to go buy it, I'll throw that up on screen, my screen recording that I did because I was doing the screen recording. It literally wouldn't let me pre-order. It says pre-order, and then it says there's too much traffic, everything like that. This is the same exact thing that happened with me with the Nintendo Switch, which is very weird. You know that it's weird how it does it, but the way it is, you can actually add it to cart. But and that, I guess for some reason I got backed out of that page and went back into it, and for some reason it easily let me add it to my cart, which was really weird, honestly. But you know what I mean. And that I got the same thing. I waited like another 5 more minutes for the booster bundle to come up. I ordered the booster bundle as well too. I got those 2 products. I am in line for other products, but it just says you're in line. It doesn't say how long you're in line for. That's the big problem that I don't really like about this. But this is better than the Pokemon Center, to my personal opinion, especially for the products you get into early for, because one, you can get into a queue system. Once you get into the queue, you can get into a queue for other products, like I did ETBs and booster bundles. Other products, still gonna try to get some of those, but I'm just says I'm in line, and I don't want to be up too late because it's already like 10:30 at night. You know, I don't want to wait too much longer for this product, so we'll have to really see how this goes because I gotta go to sleep. But this queuing system is a lot better. Pokemon Center could probably learn from this. I like this. This helps bots not be able to buy this product and lets people actually try to buy this product for MSRP. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I like about this. But one thing I would have to say that would be a little bit better of this, really, the glitches. Like overall, this is a really good system. There is some bugs here and there, like I said, with my checking out was not the best for me, but overall I did have a really good experience. I would say there's a lot of people in the community Discord down in the description. Y'all might as well join that because they're amazing, and they're absolutely amazing group of people in there. But you actually are able to try to get this. You see what I'm saying? I've had a lot of people in the Discord actually able to get some product from this. A lot of people have been waiting for Walmart though, I can tell you that. Some people said like, hey, it might drop tonight, this, that, and the other. We were know exactly, like I said, I wasn't paying attention really to what people were saying about it, but I did see people here and there chit chat about it and stuff like that. But this is good though. And one thing I would have to say as well too, as you see on screen, whenever you see some of these products, especially the ETB, it says that it's selling for over MSRP. But whenever you go to the checkout, it will be selling for MSRP. Like for example, for the ETB, for me personally, I think I paid like $60. For the booster bundle, I think I paid a little bit more for shipping though. I think I paid like $40, but I'm still okay with paying $40 for a booster bundle. You know what I mean? Like that's not bad. But that's the one thing I have to say. So Walmart's doing this good so far. I have to say that. Hopefully they drop some more product like this. It's good to say that. I want to say this though, once they drop this product though, a lot of people are going to end up on this website. Definitely the queuing system is a lot better than I've seen with other queuing system. This probably has to be the best one so far as queue systems. Best Buy is the bottom of the list. I'd have to say Pokemon Center is probably the second of the list, and Walmart has to be first of the list at this point because I like that you can get into line for multiple items. So once you get into line for one item, let's say, how example, I got into line for the ETB. I got into line, it was 30 minutes. for the no I know the ETB was actually 20 minutes for me. The booster bundle was 25 minutes for me. So I actually had that little bit of window to be able to check out with my ETB. I went to do checkout, checked out, and I waited for my next product, which was a booster bundle. I waited for that product to come up, and to that once that product came up, I did that again. You see what I'm saying? So in that, but the one thing I would say that's bad about this is if you're a little late to this game, once you get past that 30-minute mark, it just says you're waiting in line. It just says you're in line. Doesn't tell you exactly what time. I'm pretty sure if you see that and you're in line, I'm pretty sure you're past 30 minutes. That's what I'm assuming here, because every other mark or interval that I've seen with time period on the Walmart website, it shows that you're above 10 minutes. I mean, it shows that you're below 30 minutes. So the highest one that I've seen is you're in line, and I think below that it just goes to 30 minutes and below. So if it just says you're in line for a product, that means you're above 30 minutes. You're above 30-minute wait time. Not exactly sure how to figure out how long you're in wait time for. I don't know if it's the same exact way as before for the other one. Me personally, I'm not gonna try any of these things, but I would have to say this as well too. This just happened to me one time here. I was able to exit out because I was on my phone. The phone was actually really good and stuff like that. No, okay. So a lot of people were saying, let me bring up this now because it's the same exact thing that happened to the Pokemon Center. The Pokemon Center, you have to stay on that page, and you mean that if you don't stay on the page, you're kind of cooked. You know what I mean? Like that, you're kind of gets glitchy out and they kick you out and stuff like that. But for this Walmart one, I wasn't on the page 24/7. I was able to get out of the page, do some stuff on some other website. I was actually able to delete the page on my phone, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean, like where you close the app or something like that, close the Walmart, because I was using it from X page. That's where I got the links from and everything like that. I went to that, I did those page. After that, I went back into X where I got those links from. I went back to the page, went to the Twitter person, whatever that posted it, went into those links again, and I was still in line. That is a really, really good sign. I love that. So it will just be, so I'm pretty sure with the way the Walmart kind of works is like it just makes you get in line for something. But I would have to say this is a different thing as well too. I did it on my phone, and a little bit later I did it on my computer or my laptop in general. What I would say is once I logged into my laptop with Walmart, I was in a whole different kind of queuing system. It did not take the queue from my phone on the same account. It did not take the queue from my phone onto my laptop. So if you go into another kind of, I guess, computer or something like that, you might have better chances. So that's what I like about this as well too, because let's say I order this product on my phone. Let's say I get into queue. I can let somebody else know, be like, hey, can you go in to get this for queue for me as well too? You see what I'm saying? Let's say somebody has a significant partner or somebody like that. Maybe you could tell them to be like, hey, go into your Walmart, do this, any other. I'm not sure how they do with addresses and stuff like that. I would have to say this, but this is all the information that I know of right now with this kind of queuing system. This thing literally just came up last night and stuff like that, like I said. So we'll have to see if this actually works long term. But as of right now that I'm seeing this, I like this queuing system. It's a really, really good way to do this. This is the best one so far. Best Buy sucks. Some people say Best Buy is good. I don't like Best Buy at all personally, but that's just me. Target doesn't have a queuing system yet. They're the only ones that doesn't. Walmart adding this queuing system, it's actually really good. I like that they're doing this, and it's crazy to think about that because Walmart's a really, really big company, but Pokemon's kind of up there with, well, I mean, I wouldn't say they're as big as as big as Walmart, but they're up there with Walmart as well too. So why can't they figure it out like they did with Walmart? You see what I'm saying? Like they didn't have no refresh issues or something like that. I would have to say this as well too though. With the Walmart website, when I went onto the Walmart website and just went around like adding different products and stuff like that, and that you can leave your queue, and it literally goes, you can literally search around on Walmart and go to different whatever you want. You can literally search up whatever you want on Walmart. It wasn't glitchy at all or anything like that. That part of it wasn't glitchy. You can move around on the Walmart app freely and stuff like that. You can move around on it on the website freely and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about nothing. So that's the one good thing. The only problem, like I said earlier, that I had was the checking out part, and that was only for a little bit. That was only for the ETB. It was only like for like 5 minutes that happened, and that me exiting out of the app. Like I said, I exited out of the app on accidentally actually, and I went back in and I clicked it once, and it let me pre-order. So that was very interesting. That when my booster bundle came up online for me, I was able to get it and check out with that easily just by clicking the pre-order button. So this is all the information that I know. I like to get y'all kind of aware of everything that I know of personally right now of this queuing system with Walmart. If y'all had any different experiences, I would love for y'all to put that in the comments below so we can kind of help each other out, trying to figure this out and trying to figure the best way to navigate this Walmart's queuing system. But I'm excited for this. There, like I said, there could be some better things with it, but like the glitches and stuff like that when you're checking out. But overall, really, really good checking out as well. overall it was a really good queuing system. I would say so. You can get into queue for multiple items. That's amazing right there. In general, you don't have to go searching for every single item. You can literally be like, oh, I'm in line for this item, I have like 10 minutes for this item, I have 10 minutes for the next item. And then you can go around and do stuff too. Like,
hey, so I'm actually recording this later after this, if I'm editing this video. So it doesn't really, the way the queuing system works is you can exit out of it, but you can only exit out of it for a short period of time. If you exit out of the actual app for, I say, more than 3 to 4 minutes, I'm pretty sure it just like slings you out of the queue and deletes you out of the queue. Because I tried to do it after later on, before I was like in bed and stuff like that, laying down, like get back in another queue, and I went to test it, left the Walmart website on the browser, and I came back like 5 minutes later and it was all gone. It kind of kicked me out of queue, and it just showed the page again, and I have to go back in queue. And also, what I would suggest with Walmart drops is using the browser. Do not use the actual app itself. I had somebody in the Discord that did use the browser. Did use the app. When they used the app, they exited out of it and kind of because they weren't able to add it to cart or anything like that. And once they tried to add it to cart, it was just glitching and stuff like that. So they had to exit out of the app. Once they exit out of the app and he went back into the app, it kicked them out of the queue all in general. So the best way to go is your browser, because I guess it saves it to the cookies. So that actually helps you out doing that. So just be aware of that.
Like I said, I just wanted to give you all the information that I personally know. I like to put this out there. Do what you want with this information. I know it's probably scattered and everything like that. Like I said, it's like 10:30 at night and I'm ready to go to sleep. So hope this helped you out as best you can. I would love to hear y'all's experiences, how this went for y'all. But overall, this is really good. I got one ETB and one booster bundle. Hope y'all were able to get some product. I'm excited for what I got personally. So let me know your thoughts on this. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.